My name is Mercedes, and I came to Waterloo from Cedar Rapids. I'm going to school at Hawkeye Community College to become a school teacher. My 2-year-old Daisy lives with me. Jesse helps me keep on track and not implode in my thoughts. As far as like financial guidance, just step by step where my focus should be, having a future goal, but also being able to pay attention to what I need to do today and this week and next week.
My name is Jessie Crispin, and I'm the new Outreach Case Manager at House of Hope. I started here in the fall. The reason why we needed an Outreach Case Manager is for our new Outreach program, and the goal of the Outreach program is to help our women on the waiting list. We have, at last check, 124 women on our waiting list in need of housing or other types of support. Without the outreach program, the women on our waiting list are facing the very real possibility of homelessness, as in right now they might be on our waiting list because they're couch surfing or because they're staying in an overcrowded apartment or they're sleeping in, somebody's basement or a not ideal living situation. So what could happen is they might find themselves homeless. They might find themselves in a situation where DHS is involved, a risk of having their children removed from them and placed into foster care or other out-of-home placement.
I think House of Hope is important to the community because it's moms like me that are in the community, and we're raising the babies that are going to be the future of the community. And the more stress we have, the harder that is. And with this help, it definitely makes a difference.
I'm Susan Backus, and I'm case manager for the Pillars program, and I provide a little bit of financial mentoring with the women, and then I also help facilitate the Boost program here at House of Hope. Boost is a career readiness program that basically introduces the opportunity for the women to earn a livable wage with employer-paid benefits and just getting them ready for something beyond a minimum wage position. So the women start out with a 2-week in-house kind of training program. So it gets them ready for key skills and just a mindset ready to go into an employer that they could be valuable at. And then beyond those 2 weeks, then it goes into a 6-week job shadow program. And at the end of it, they have the opportunity, if things went well, of being hired at that employer.
So my name's Michelle, and this is my 6-year-old son Jax, and we've been at the House of Hope since August of 2019.
When I grow up, I want to be both. So first I'm going to be a scientist, then an astronaut.
My son was diagnosed with an astrocytoma tumor, which left him paralyzed from his nipples down. We have numerous doctor's visits, and I still am not able to return to work with the crazy schedule, but I am able to start part-time school. So House of Hope has given us a home for him to come home to. I've regained custody back of him. Jax loves his room. He's got a pretty awesome room. I think it offers a safe place for moms with their kids. I know everybody here has a different story and a different background. I think the community is fortunate to have a place like this, especially since, it really helped us.
My name is Brittany Blair-Broker. I work here at Kimball & Beecher. I am our Human Resources Director and also play a part in overall operations for the company. You can't even begin to describe the need and the necessity of the moms and the families out there that don't have help and don't know where to get help. So part of the program is after they do their 6 weeks of on-the-job training, then if Kimball & Beecher chooses to hire them, then we can, pay them a wage. They can start earning their own money and putting their best foot forward to kind of starting a new life or getting their own place to live or whatever it is that they need. And that's why it's so important that the community continues to support House of Hope, because your donations help programs like Boost.
My name is Santana Harris, and I got 4 kids. well, 3 here, and we're here because I was homeless and I didn't have nowhere to go. It took me 9 months to get in here. Well, I was on the verge of getting put out. I either had to go to school full-time or a job or do the boost program, and I'm doing the boost program like Tuesday. We work together on a lot of stuff, like helping me get my stress level down, and focusing on my kids, what they need, and she helped me do my daycare paperwork so I can start going to daycare.
My name is Brooke Callahan. I'm the new Family Support and Wellness Case Manager at House of Hope. The new position, the family support worker side, really focuses on both the moms in their role as a mom and on the children. So another piece of that will be doing some wellness programming for the kids. So when kids come into the House of Hope, they're under a certain level of stress just as the moms are. Moving is stressful. Being in a homeless situation is very stressful. So we really want to provide some programming that is therapeutic in and of itself, where the kids can manage their stress, where they can express themselves and express the big feelings that they have. The wellness portion, much like the family support, focuses on stress management and on coping skills. What works? Is it journaling? Is it taking a moment of calm? And what other resources in the community can help you to manage your stress and can really promote your emotional health as well?
The best part about House of Hope, my kids got their own room and they're safer, because being at everybody else's house, I was jumping house to house with them, and they had to be quiet, they couldn't be kids and play, and it was hurtful, it really was, and now they're happy. They should have this program everywhere, because it is very helpful, it really is, especially for single mothers. They don't have no help.
My name is Kayla, and my daughter is 3 years old. She will be 4 next month. We've been at House of Hope since, it's almost at 2 years, so April, a couple years ago. We have loved living here, and we've needed it. It was the break that we really needed to be able to tackle some old habits and also continue moving forward with a lot of things that I would not have been able to without being here. But it took being here and having people willing to invest in me emotionally and financially in some ways, and also just time-wise, just being able to take the time to walk me through the steps and show me how to do things. House of Hope for Charlotte, I remember being really embarrassed to come here, and I didn't want to talk about it, and I felt like here I am gonna put my child in a place that is, at the time I thought it was just a homeless shelter, but transitional housing, and it's been the exact opposite. It's provided us family. Sorry. She's so happy. She gets to see kids. She has neighbors that she gets to play with, and it's not just it's not like an apartment, even though it's an apartment setup, it's not in an apartment complex. It's closer than that. We're all moms. We all have stuff going on. We all have mistakes and stories and past. She's so happy being here. This is her home.